Mario and Rabbids, two great video game flavors that somehow taste better together. Please welcome associate producer of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Cristina Nava.
Hello everyone, I'm very glad to be here at Comic-Con. And yes, I am an associate producer at Ubisoft Milan, but also a narrative designer. So I contributed to the story of this game, because this game is a turn-based combat adventure, but it is also a great story of friendship between, you know, two very different universes and worlds.
Yeah, you've got the Mario team meeting the Rabbids team. We talked about flavors at the beginning. I would eat a Rabbid. I think I would eat a Rabbid because I like Rabbit, and I imagine they'd be similar. I'd have much bigger problem eating Mario, as he is. I know there's some question about whether or not he's human, but he's a little too close for me. I don't know.
For us, Mario, of course, is human.
Okay.
And the Rabbids are not rabbits with the T.
Right.
They are different creatures, pesky, mischievous. It's in their DNA to invade the world, and so they invaded the Mushroom Kingdom. Here, you know, in the video that you can see, we are at the very end of the first world of the game. We have 4 different worlds in the game, and Peach's Castle, which acts as a hub to the game.
Sure.
So here, before meeting, you know, the final boss of the first world, Ancient Gardens, you get to set up your team to choose your weapons. We have more than 250 weapons in the game, each unique for each character, and of course they get more powerful, and they deal more damage going on through the game. They have very nice to see super effects, and so as soon as you finish setting up your character with the most effective weapons, primary and secondary, and adjusting the abilities in your skill tree, you can begin the boss battle.
All right.
So that black flag tells you that you know, there is an enemy ahead.
Okay.
What happens here? So all along the first world of the game, Mario and friends, in this case we have Mario Luigi and Rabbid Luigi, who is, you know, a rabbit dressed as Luigi, have been following a white rabbit, you know, classically, the very tiny, you know, character there, who has peculiarities. And Bowser Jr., of course this is a Mario game, so Bowser Jr. is in the game too, has been following that white rabbit too. So he wants to take advantage of the powers of this rabbit, and here, you know, he's naming him Spawny, because of course he has the ability of spawning things. So the poor white rabbit thinks, you know, the heroes, you know, have been chasing him, so he gets convinced to go with Bowser Jr. But since, you know, this poor Spawny, when he gets stressed, he can fuse, he can merge 2 things of the world, just merge a white rabbit with a banana, and the big boss now arrives. It's Rabbit Kong, you know. For those who were at E3 last June, you might have seen, you know, the very big Rabbit Kong statue.
Hard to miss.
Yeah. And, you know, you have to defeat the boss mainly here, of course, like every big boss battle. He's not, you know, really evil. He just wants you not to grab his bananas, because he's very jealous of his bananas. Yeah, and he produces a, you know, huge wave, you know, bouncing the heroes away. So now we have to find a way to beat him. Since this is a turn-based game, a combat game, we need to, you know, move on the battlefield. So basically, in the game, we can move our character within the blue line. We can attack with a primary and a secondary weapon. And of course, here you see, you get to hit him, but since he still has his bananas,
Can heal himself.
yes, yes. So how can we, you know, overcome him? That's what we are gonna find in the game. This is, this is not the whole battle because we do not want to spoil everything here. But we get to see the first phase of the boss battle. Of course, it's now it's the hero's turn, and when it gets to the enemies, here Mario performs his peculiar technique, which is the hero side. When hero side gets triggered, Mario can hit the enemy outside of his turn as soon as an enemy gets into his line of sight. Each hero has, his own techniques and his own movement abilities. You can chain abilities in our game, so you can, perform a dash and give additional damage to the enemies. You can team jump and so move, gaining an extra area of movement. And here we are team jumping, and we are reaching the area where the bananas are. And so what happens? That the bananas disappear. So poor Rabbid Kong gets quite angry, and so we can, have the chance to try and hit him. We can use covers during the battles. This one is a metal cover, so you are protected from his bounce. You can use deployables. This is the sentry, which explodes when it gets near to an enemy. So here, poor Rabbid Luigi got, quite near, so Rabbid Kong is not very polite. Yeah. He's, complaining that he has no bananas anymore. But we get to hit him finally. Yeah,
finally deal some damage. Is Rabbid Kong able to get his bananas back at any point? Do we have to worry about that?
You see. Okay. You see right now, we are not showing you the whole battle, but we are getting there. Because of course now his health points get lower, but as soon as, they get quite to zero, he just moves to another ledge.
It's very tricky.
Yeah, so another bounce wave occurs, and you see other bananas. So you start again.
Sure.
And how will you beat him? In the end, you will discover, later.
Wow. It's very clever. I'm super excited for this game. I love turn-based tactics games, and I love Mario games. I had no idea I'd be getting a tactics-based Mario game, and it sounds awesome. I really can't wait to play it. It's out August 29th?
August 29th.
Awesome. Cristina, thank you so much for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me here.
Stay tuned. We still have more to come from IGN Live at Comic-Con coming up next.